Good morning, a fine morning to one and all. This is Anila for science. How are you all? What did I teach you yesterday? Once memorize, once recall what did I teach you yesterday? Third class students, what is the name of first lesson? Living things and non-living things. Okay, once recall, already you have to learn in second class what are called living things and what are called non-living things. Okay, now we see a wide variety of things around us, no? Inside the home, outside the home. Yes, children? So many things we observe every day. Okay, some things have life and some things do not have life. So what are called living things and what are called non-living things? Let me explain. Let us see. Now, today we are going to learn the important characteristic features of living things. So, see here what are called living things, Amma? Things that grow, breathe, feel and move on their own are called living things. What are called non-living things? Things which cannot grow and cannot move and cannot feel and breathe on their own. Okay now, are called non-living things. I come again. What are called living things? The things which have life in them are called living things. What are called non-living things? The things which do not have life in them. How can you say they do not have life? Let me explain. Okay. So what are the important characteristic features of living things, Amma? All living things can move. What are the features of living things? All living things can move, grow and need food and breathe and feel and reproduce. So all living things can move. Okay, now we are all living things. What are the examples of living things? Plants, animals, okay, people, all human beings, okay, plants, all variety of animals, okay, these are all the living things. Oh, okay, and all living things can move on their own. Okay, are you living thing or non-living thing? You are a living thing. Okay, is your dad moving from one place to another? Is your pet animal can move from one place to another? Okay, now, is your brother move from one place to another? Yes, you are right. We can move from morning till night for different purpose. We can walk, we can run, we can jump, we can dance. Okay now, we can play. Okay now, so we can move from one place to another for different purpose. Okay now, does your chair move on its own? Does your pet toy, pet dog or toys move on their own? Not at all. They can't move from one place to another. Okay, does it see here, this is the stone, does it move like you? No. Okay now, so they are the non-living things. Okay now, all living things can move. Okay, so how does the fish move? How does the cat move? How does plants move? See here ma. Okay, I will show some pictures for you. Okay, see here, boy is moving. Here see, boy is moving on its legs. Okay, dog want to chase the cat. Okay, chase want to escape from the dog for food only. These two animals are running for escaping and for protection. Boy is moving on its leg. Okay now, and dog and cat also move on their own with the help of their legs. Okay now, but for different purpose here, dog want to chase the cat. Okay, chase means dog want to kill and chase the cat. Cat wants to escape from the dog. So all the animals move from one place to another with the help of their locomotory organs. See here, birds also can fly with the help of wings. Okay now, and here fish. How does it? See here ma, fishes also living things like us, no children. Fishes move with the help of fins ma. Okay na. So see here, these are all the fins ma. Okay, this is the gill, these are all the fins. Fishes also move with the help of fins. All insects also move with the help of their wings. All the living organisms can move from one place to another. Okay, what happened to plants? What about plants, Amma? Are they move like us? No, they can't move. But how can they search the food? How can they find out the food? They only prepare own food with the help of sunlight, air and water. So all green plants cannot move on their own. They have fixed to the ground. Yes, children, see this picture. Fixed. They are fixed to the ground. Green plants can make their own food with the help of sunlight, okay, air and water. With the help of chlorophyll, okay, they have to make their own food, children. So all green plants can make their own food by the process of photosynthesis. What is meant by photosynthesis, Amma? All green plants, see here, see these plants, why are the plants are green in color? Why are the leaves are green in color? They contain a green pigment called chlorophyll, children. Okay, na? Okay, leaves are green in color. Why they are green in color? They contain a green pigment that is called chlorophyll. Chlorophyll gives green color to the leaf. That's why plants and leaves are green in color. So green plants make their own food with the help of sunlight, Amma. Okay, now this chlorophyll traps the sunlight. Chlorophyll present in the leaf, no. This chlorophyll traps the sunlight from the sun. Okay, so green plants use sunlight from the sun. Okay, green plants use, see here, green plants use sunlight from the sun. Okay, carbon dioxide from the air and already water is present in the soil. So the process of green plants use sunlight from the sun, carbon dioxide from the air, water from the soil. With the help of chlorophyll, they have to make their own food. That process is called photosynthesis. During the process of photosynthesis, all green plants release oxygen, which is used for breathing. So, all the living organisms move from one place to another except green plants. Green plants cannot move. Okay, they have fixed to the ground. They only make their own food with the help of oxygen, with the help of carbon dioxide, sunlight and water. That process is called photosynthesis. Is it clear, children? All living things can move from one place to another. All living things can grow. All living things can grow. So see here, I will show some pictures, Amma. Okay, all living organisms grow with time. Okay, grow means when you are in LKG, you are small kid. Okay, now you came to third class. Your height is also increased like your brother and sister. Okay, na? So all plants and animals grow with time. Okay, na? So a small chick grows into a hen. See here, see this picture. A small chick grows into a hen. Okay, and a small puppy grows into a dog. Okay, see here, a small here a mango seed grows into a small plant. This small plant grows into a tree. See this picture, a mango seed. See, mango seed grows into a small plant. That small plant grows into a tree. So all living organisms, including plants also, animals also grow. You too grow. Okay, now all the human beings also grow in size. Okay, and the plants also grow throughout their lifetime. Okay, now animals and plants also grow throughout their lifetime, but we do not grow throughout our lifetime, Amma. Okay, after 18 or 19 years, our growth will stop because the bones cannot grow. Okay, na? So all living things can grow. Okay, na? Is it clear? All living organisms increase in size. Grow means what, Amma? All plants and animals grow with time. Okay, na? Okay, a small puppy grows into what, Amma? A small puppy grows into dog. A small kitten grows into cat. A small calf grows into elephant. Okay, like that. Okay, see here, I will show some more pictures. A baby grows into a boy. See here, A baby grows up to a boy. The boy grows into an adult man and then grows into, see here, see this picture. Is it clear? Is it clear, children? Yes. So as a baby grows up to be a boy, okay, the boy grows into an adult man and then to an old man. So all living things grow old and die. Okay, they have particular lifespan. Is it clear? Okay, children, next, all living things need food. All living things need food. Okay, now what happened if we do not food them? We can't live without taking food. Where do animals get their food? Animals too get their food from the plants and other animals. All living things need food to survive. All the living things cannot live without taking food. Can we live without food, Nana? No. How do animals get their food? All the animals get their food from plants and other animals. Is it clear, children? So what helps us to grow? What helps us to grow? Food helps us to grow. Is it clear? So all living organisms need food to survive and grow. Okay, now. So only green plants make their own food. We depend on plants for our food. Animals also depend on plants for their food. Okay, without taking food, what will happen? First we feel very hungry. Later our body may collapse. Our body organs can't work properly, can't function properly. Okay, now later we may die without taking food. After 3 or 4 weeks, without taking food, we may die. So all living organisms need food for energy. Why do we need energy, Amma? For doing work. Okay, now for proper functioning of our body organs, we need definitely good food. Okay, now. So all living things need food for growth. Okay, now, and for getting energy, for doing lot of work. We get energy from the food. We get food from the plants and animals. Animals too get their food from plants and animals. Okay, now only green plants don't depend on others. They only fix to the ground. They only prepare their own food with the help of carbon dioxide, sunlight, okay, and water. All these requirements are already present in their surroundings, environments. So green plants only make their own food. Okay, now they too need some ingredients. They too need some ingredients or requirements. Those requirements already present in their surroundings. Okay, now without moving, all green plants make their own food by the process of photosynthesis. Is it clear, children? But we and animals completely depend on plant products and animal products. Without taking food, we and all remaining all living organisms can't live. Okay, children. So next, all living things can breathe. Take long breath, children. What is that? We take air. Continuously we take air from the atmosphere. Okay, which gas is needed for breathing? Oxygen, children. Oxygen is very, very important for us. All human beings breathe through the nose, children. We are all human beings. How do you breathe? You breathe through the nose. What do we need for breathing? What is called breathing? Taking in air and release carbon dioxide into the atmosphere is called breathing. Okay, taking in and breathe out air is called breathing, Amma. Okay, now breathe in. We take oxygen. We take oxygen from the air. That is called inhalation. We breathe out. Okay, that is called exhalation. Taking in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide is called breathing. We need continuously oxygen for breathing. Okay, children. Okay, all the living organisms need oxygen for breathing. Who release oxygen? We animals, all types of animals and human beings need oxygen for breathing. From where do we get oxygen? From the air. Who release oxygen into the air? Only green plant. In which process they too release oxygen into the atmosphere? By the process of photosynthesis, they too release oxygen. That oxygen mix into the air. Okay, we take oxygen from the atmosphere continuously. So all the living organisms breathe. How do fish breathe? Okay na. So all the some of the animals also live in the water. No. Okay na. Can we live in the water? No. So listen, fishes also breathe with the help of gills. So in the water, oxygen is not only present in the air, oxygen is also present in the water. Okay, oxygen dissolved in the water, children. So all aquatic animals take oxygen from the water. So many kinds of animals also live in the water. No. So they take oxygen from the water. So all living organisms breathe. Okay na. So fishes breathe through gills. We too take air through the nose and lungs. So all living organisms take oxygen. Okay na, from the air. Aquatic animals take oxygen from the water. How do fishes breathe? Fishes breathe through the gills. How do plants breathe? They do breathe like us. They do breathe like us. But we take oxygen with the help of nose. Okay na. But plants underside of the leaf, number of tiny pores are present. Those tiny pores are called stomata. But we can't see with our naked eye. Why they are? Why? Because they are very small, very tiny. So plants to breathe. They too need oxygen for breathing. They too need carbon dioxide for preparing food. Okay na. So all living things need air to breathe. Okay, we too take oxygen from the air. Aquatic animals take oxygen from the water. So all plants also need air to breathe. All green plants also breathe like us. They too need oxygen for breathing. How do they breathe? How do you breathe? You breathe through the nose. How do fishes breathe? Fishes breathe through gills. How do plants breathe? Are these breathe like you? Yes, definitely. Why? Because they are living things like us. Without taking oxygen, they may die. Definitely they may die, children. Take 2 plants and keep inside the bottle and cover the bottle with a cap. Okay na. Leave that plants aside. Keep the plants aside for a few days. After seeing, those plants leaves may wither like this. Why? Because without air, leaves may wither. Okay na. Is it clear? All green plants also need oxygen for breathing. But where they are present? Okay, what are the lungs of the plant? Okay, so stomatas are the lungs of the plant. We too breathe with the help of nose. The air slowly reaches the lungs. So plants to breathe through the stomata. Where are the stomatas are present? Underside of the leaf, number of tiny openings are present. Okay na. Those we can't see with our naked eye. Those tiny pores are called stomatas. Plants to breathe through stomata. That means exchange of gases takes place through stomata. So the lungs of the plants are called stomata. Okay, we take oxygen through the nose. That air enter and reaches the lungs. Okay, like that. Plants to take carbon dioxide through stomata. They too release oxygen through stomata. Is it clear? Where are the stomatas are present? Underside of the leaf, number of tiny pores are called stomata. So plants to breathe like you. Okay na. All living organisms breathe. How do insects breathe? Insects too breathe like us. Okay na. All the animals breathe like you. Birds breathe through the lungs. Okay na. Frog breathe through the lungs. Snakes breathe through the lungs. Okay na. Plants breathe through stomata. Fishes breathe through gills. Okay, insects breathe through air hole. holes are called spiracles. These air holes are present along the sides of their bodies. Insects to breathe. Okay na? Come on, tell me some insects name. Cockroach, housefly, dragonfly, mosquitoes. Okay na? Lot of insects every day we observe. Honeybees, bees. Okay na? So all insects, stick insect, grasshopper, all insects also breathe like us. But they have different breathing organs. How do insects breathe, amma? Insects breathe through air holes, amma. These air holes are present along the sides of their body. They are called spiracles. We breathe through the nose. Plants breathe through stomata. Fishes breathe through gills. Insects breathe through air holes. Okay, children. Okay, fishes breathe, prawns breathe, all water animals breathe, all living organisms breathe. Otherwise they may die. Continuously you breathe. Okay na? Otherwise we can't live. Okay na? How long can we live without taking oxygen? Only 3 or 4 minutes, children. Don't forget it. It is very, very important. Okay, come on, hold your nose like this. Are you feel comfortable? Definitely no. Why? We continuously take oxygen from the air. If you hold the nose like this, how can you take oxygen from the air? Is it possible for you? No. So, we take oxygen continuously from the atmosphere through the nose. So, all the living organisms, okay, need air to breathe. Okay, and otherwise we can't live. Oxygen is very, very important for us, amma. The oxygen we breathe is used to break down food and release energy. Why do we need energy, amma? This energy is used for movement, respiration, okay na, and growth and reproduction and other vital functions of the body. So the process of breaking down of food to release carbon dioxide, water and energy is called respiration. You have to learn this process next class, children. Okay na? So all living organisms need air to breathe. Okay, children, tomorrow we will discuss about how do living things feel, how do living things reproduce. Tomorrow's class, children. Is it clear? Okay, what we learned today, okay now, you have to see this class one more time with the help of your parents, amma. Okay, today homework is you have to underline these words: move, grow and reproduction, breathe, feel. All these words you have to write 2 times, amma. You have to write each word 2 times. This is the homework for you. And you have to draw the diagrams. How do fish breathe? How do insects breathe? How do plants breathe? You have to draw the diagrams of breathing organs of animals. Okay, how do living things breathe? You have to draw. Okay na? And take your brother or sister or mother help for draw the diagrams, children. How do living things breathe? Okay na? With the help of their breathing organs, you have to draw all these pictures and write all these hard words. This is the homework for you. Okay, see you later tomorrow. Bye.